Okay, so this is my project on Life is Beautiful. This movie we watched in class for 3 days, and you got to see what it was like during the Holocaust in a comical point of view. So, Life is Beautiful comedy. Life is Beautiful genres. First one comes up as comedy, then underneath is war, comedy, drama, romance, and drama again. So, it's mostly comedy, but I guess you can consider it being drama. So the point of this assignment is after watching the movie, you're tasked to create a project that demonstrates your reaction to the Holocaust. Your project should reveal how learning about the Holocaust has affected you personally. So I feel the best way to represent this is not on paper, but rather to speak it through my own mouth. Okay. So I've actually taken, let's see, about a half an hour and have gotten a few video clips. I found a couple more. It's that they weren't very good quality or anything like that. So the beginning part of the comedy skit where nothing important was going on, like his car going to the leaves, and then everyone thought he was like the prime minister when the guy put the eggs on his head, um, in his hat, and the opera scene here. And I'm gonna let this play out. This wasn't really connected to the Holocaust, and people are probably thinking, is this really a Holocaust movie? And what happened in the movie was that it just switched so fast, where you thought it was just going to be, they did stay comical the entire time, but they did it through one of the most tragic events in history, which you think that'd be nearly impossible, but they were able to do it, and they did it really well without really taking away from, the Holocaust storyline. I would say it's dark humor than anything. Okay, that's my opinion. So here's this like light humor, he's doing the hand thing, and I'll come back to this whole hand thing here. That shows up multiple times through the movie. Okay, so let me just explain now. So the whole hand thing at the very, very end here, does it show in this clip? It does not show it in this clip, but at the very end, when the dog is searching for the boy, okay, the boy is in that little locker thing outside. He's doing the hand motions, trying to get the dog away from the boy. And you see how they're still trying to hold on to this comedy when it's a situation of life and death for the boy, where it'd be, you think it'd be some kind of dark or some very, some kind of rush, but they make it comical. And this is during the entire movie and just rises. So here's another scene, kind of the middle part of the scene. There's a few middle scenes, like this scene here, which is him giving orders that relates to the tank. And this was probably one of the darkest scenes, where the kid is saying he doesn't want to take a shower, like noted earlier, being comedic, where they're saying, you stink, go take a shower, when he really need to. Now he's saying go take a shower, but really means you'll be killed. So they're kind of using the same kind of thing, like with the hand motions and the taking the shower. They're using the same kind of comedy from the beginning of the movie, the ending of the movie. The only difference being the setting, which is one was before the Holocaust and one was after the Holocaust. So I'm playing with these with no sound just because I want to talk over it and focus. So here the Germans getting very specific orders. This was given to all Jews. They were told, I believe they were told day-to-day things like you're gonna work, you'll be given this many meals, don't do this, do that. And right here, again, they're making it comical, where the boy is laughing. He's kind of just making fun of the German officer. But I'm going to play hide and seek. I have to go or they'll find me. So all these people are looking confused now, and the boy's just excited that he's going to win this tank. Again, they're using comedy in a very dark kind of setting. And this one, too, this is probably I wouldn't say my favorite scene, but the scene that represents the kind of dark humor they use. So he's going through all this labor, and the boy comes up to his father, and the father's like, "You're not supposed to hear." And he's like, I have to take a shower. They're gonna make me take a shower." He's like, "I don't want to," but the father's like, "Go take a shower. You got to take a shower." And this is, again, it's like, it's a, not a foreshadowing. It's a flashback to when the boy was at home and didn't want to take a shower and he was hiding. But here, he's got to hide for his life, and a shower meaning death. So, my emotions right now are just that I seriously can't believe they would, like, actually show this in a movie. Like, again, the whole point is to make a comedy out of something that isn't funny, and yet they do it so well. So, being the last scene, so they do kind of this, found you kind of thing, even though it's very serious. He's found, the officer takes him, and this is the final thing where he is walking off to his death, and he knows it. He knows he's about to be shot, and he knows his boy is right there. He knows this is the last time he'll see him, his father, and this is how the movie portrays this. He gives a wink, and then he does this silly walk and walks away from the boy, and that is the last time the boy will see his father. He's doing this, and now he realizes what's going on. He's going to walk around this corner and be killed. Zoom ahead. Right here. No, I didn't expect this to happen, so they're walking around. I thought he was going to bring him to a gas chamber or something, but instead, there's the bullet sounds, and it just ends there. The movie doesn't end there, but this clip ends there. Later in the movie, the boy is liberated, and the women are marching. The boy finds his mom, and the grown male actor, I'm guessing they're trying to show the boy grown up, like, I don't know how many years later, saying that my father gave me a great gift, which was to make this tragical event funny. Okay, it was to make this tragical event funny, and that was the gift that his father gave him, is that he was able to make a game out of the severity of the situation. There were two key points that I took away from this movie. The first key point would be the reason the comedy works so well in the Holocaust. I keep mentioning that, it works well. I never really explain why it works well. And it's really because before the Holocaust, the scenes, with the guy walking, the hand motions in the shower, they were pretty funny. I mean, they were funny alone. And then later, they were shown in the setting of the Holocaust, and the audience is able to reminisce about it and still make it somewhat funny. And that's really the only reason it's funny. If those previous scenes weren't shown, everyone would be like, what? What's going on? And that's why the kind of dark comedy works well in this movie, and why it's one of the best modern masterpiece title. And I thought the second key point in purpose was to show how quick the lives of people were changed. So these people during the movie, I mean, the movie itself, of course, is demonstrated in 2 hours, but it kind of just goes like boom, boom, boom. So all of a sudden, these two get married, right? And they have this kid, okay? And now they're being persecuted. On the signs, on the buildings, it was saying no Jews allowed. And then, of course, the joke, because the father makes a joke to his son saying, who don't you like? And the kid's like, spiders. Like, okay, well, make a sign on our bookstore saying no spiders allowed. And then right away after that, the father and the boy, they're taken, they're captured, they're put on the train. The mom follows, and now all of a sudden we're in the setting in the actual Holocaust. And then it seems like so fast the Holocaust is over, and so many people are dead, and there's also a good amount that are, saved by the Americans at the end. So those were the two key points I felt were to take away from this movie. And how this project has affected me personally. I'm not reading this off a script or anything. I just say it kind of gives me a deeper thought into the families and to the people, not just like the facts. Like the facts are very broad: 6 million views, 11 million people, a whole country. But this movie kind of takes you in the one very specific family, get connected to the characters, and you see the dad die. Okay, and you're like, oh no, the dad died. But you have to realize this happened like millions of times because so many millions of people were killed in these kind of camps and conditions. That's how this movie affected me personally. So that was my reaction to the Holocaust, the reaction to the movie, and how it's affected me personally. I hope I was able to answer everything well and kind of got my opinions out and kind of got how I felt about the movie out. Thank you for watching.